Hi, I'm Tracy, and it's the day after Christmas, which means unboxing video! Today we're going to be unboxing the Kreg K4. The reason I'm unboxing this one and not doing a demonstration or a product review or anything like that is because, well, you can find these being used on just about every YouTube channel that's out there. But I've never seen one of these things actually unboxed. So today we're going to be unboxing this. Fun. Now, one of the things that I have coming in the mail is a tripod for my camera, which I don't have right now, which means it's going to be another one-handed unboxing video. So we're going to see if we can unbox this thing without using a second hand. And I think it begins by pulling up on this. There's a handy little handle in here for if we want to move it. Yeah, right. It's going to be sitting on my workbench or on a tool chest or on a thing up there on my French cleats that are still underutilized. So we are unboxing this. This is a piece of tape right here that I'm trying to break with brute force. And I have. At that point, this comes out over here. This comes out over here. This folds back. This then also... Oh, wait a minute. No, this folds all the way back like this. Ba-boom. All right, we have a booklet for the skill builder. We have a skill builder booklet. It's a tongue twister, it seems like, with exclusive offers inside. Okay, so yeah, that is exclusive offers inside is just like a sales pitch for buying more stuff. But this is a Christmas present for my mother-in-law, so I am not interested in buying more stuff. Okay, so that's the other stuff you can buy right there, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to need to buy at least some of it, unfortunately, but that's okay. Ooh, a free cabinet making booklet. That's pretty neat. And a free skill builders video. Oh, you probably should have hid that. Ooh, I'll have to make sure I use that before I post this video. Alright, what else we got here? We have the owner's manual. It has instructions. How many languages does this have instructions in, I wonder? I always look at that in case anybody's curious as to wanting to read their instructions in a different language other than English. Probably just flip towards the end here. Okay, this is... Okay, so that's 10. So the first 10 pages are English. Alright, second 10 pages are... Looks like Spanish. Yeah, Spanish. Or Espanol. For those of you who don't speak English but are still watching this video for some reason. Well, I guess even people in Spain need Kreg jigs. They're pretty handy. This looks like French or something. Oh, maybe that was... Okay, I take that back. That might have been French. This is Spanish. Okay, this looks like French, English, and Spanish for the languages here. So if you speak... If you sprechen Deutsch, you are screwed. Alright, what do we got in here? Alright, so we have the Kreg jig here, obviously. This is what the this is actually a lot heavier duty than I imagined it was. I've always seen these things used and they look like cheap little flimsy plastic. This is actually pretty heavy, so I'm surprised by that. Alright, what do we got in here? I'm guessing screws and stuff, probably. Let's get this out of the way. Open it down here. This should come out over here. Nope. Aha, probably opens up like this. It does. All right, so yes, we do have screws. We have 1.25" soft and plywood screws. We have some pocket hole plugs. Funny story, I thought I ordered a generic pocket hole jig on wish.com. That was my first mistake. So anyways, after I got the order from wish.com, this came in. I opened up the package and this was what was in there. Only these really cheap orange looking Chinese plastic ones. I was like, what the hell is this? So like Wish only said, they said it was a pocket hole jig, and then they like had ... after it, and when you see what the ... is, it was plugs. So yeah, it was like, and they didn't show any pictures of these things. They just showed pictures of the jigs. So yeah, very irritating. I'm done working with or dealing with wish.com. It's just a bunch of shit they sell on there. And it's never what you want, and it's all from China, and screw those commies. All right, this is a spacer block. And let's see, these are the screws. Spacer block. What do we got over here? We've got a vacuum port. It looks, I'm guessing, probably just based on the shape of this, maybe. I'm guessing this is where the chip, like you can suck the chips out with a shop vac or something. Looks like it actually fit my shop vac too, which is nice because not a lot of things come that size, if that's what that is. Is there like a label on here? I can't hold things with my left hand. The blue mark of quality. I guess that's the blue mark of quality. Ooh, they had an envelope in here. We'll get to that in a second here. Here is the driver for the screws, I guess. We have a collet of some kind. I just got a notice on my phone that I set a reminder to leave. I'm not sure what that's for. Wonder where I'm going. Oh wait, doesn't matter. Let's see. I got an Allen wrench and a collet in here. All right, and the last thing in the box that is unopened and unreviewed is this. Oh, right here, the KJD, the Kreg K4 drill bit. Okay, that's just a little envelope thing, so we're going to open this up. Again, left-handed. Actually, would I be holding the camera with the left hand? There we go. You know, the bad thing is I just cut my fingernails, like a little bit too close. So I don't really have fingernails to be doing this with. I'm just going to dump this in here. Here we go. Oh, okay, that's exactly what it is. It's the drill bit for drilling the pocket holes. So that is what comes with the K4 jig. So anyways, yeah, so I'll be doing some pocket hole joinery here pretty soon, most likely. And I'm not going to bother, going into detail with that unless it's part of a project video that I'm doing. But I'd never seen one of these things unboxed. I never knew what came in the box, and that gives you a pretty good idea of what comes in the box. So it's like I'll be buying some pocket hole screws in the near future. But until then, yeah, this is cool to have. I'm very thankful for this, and I am sure I will be using pocket holes a lot moving forward. And I'm glad I got this nicer K4 jig than the cheaper, like little plastic thing they had for like 20 bucks or 30 bucks, whatever it is. So this is a much nicer unit, and I'll be doing better quality work because I have this one, most likely, because it'll just be easier, and I tend to run on the fly and do things the easiest way possible, and this will make the easiest thing possible a lot higher quality. So happy about that, and thank you to my mother-in-law for this awesome gift, mom number 2. I will be making you something to thank you for this. So until later, I am Kevin Tracy, and this is the K4 pocket hole jig. I don't know if you're like interested in looking at this at all, but I'm showing it here because, again, you see how these things are used all the time, but in case you want to see anything in more detail, there's your opportunity. If you have any questions, as always, leave a comment and let me know. You can also reach me at ktracy.com, where I'll be more than happy to answer all messages and stuff I get on there. All right, I also sell merchandise and other cool stuff on there too, so if you're really interested in supporting this channel and me in general, buy some stuff because, money is important. Thanks.